welcome to my channel. As you can tell from the video, I'm doing a simple Halloween look. Simple because the last time I tried to do Halloween makeup, it messed my back up for a good few days, so I don't want to do that again. But I like Halloween and I like makeup, so I couldn't stay away. I thought this one would be simple, and this is my second attempt at this. But as you can see, I had some success. I do need to fix this a little bit because I've been sweating and I feel like it's faded in some bits, and it still doesn't look as good as when Desi did it, and you know, the rest of the face needs doing, and the secret part of my transformation as well needs doing, so stay tuned for that. Right, so I'm going to just basically recreate what I did on this eye, except I'm going to use tape this time because I should have done that the first time. Yeah. Alright, let me just put my phone away. I got my laptop because I got the video in front of me, the tutorial that I was watching. You know, I had to copy it to get it right, so I'll start with some eye primer. I'm going in with my usual Sigma eyeshadow base. I think it's going to be trickier doing it on this side because I'm right-handed, so you know, it's never easy. Put some on this inner corner as well. It's never easy doing my left side. I just put on like this false lash as well, and I actually got it to stay on my second try. I don't know if you can even see them, they're so light and wispy. They've got like a clear band, yeah, natural finish. I got these from Primark for a £5 by Sosu, or Suzanne Jackson, and the style Perrie. Yeah, that's what the box looks like. I've had these like quite a long time, so they might not sell them anymore, I don't know. Right, let's blend this in. I'm going to use my finger so it warms up the product a little. Not that I need any more heat. I'm wearing a vest top at the moment because even though it is October the 21st, I'm unusually hot. Like the last few days I've definitely been quite cold, and then for some reason today I'm not. Got a little bit excess on my finger, so I just put that on my nose. Right, I'm going to use an old but gold palette, the Anastasia Soft Glam. Anastasia Beverly Hills, if that wasn't obvious. Because that's what it seems that she uses in this. She doesn't name this palette, but a lot of the colours have the same names as this. So, you know, obviously that makes sense. So the first thing to do is, she sets her primer with a bone colour. I'm going to use Tempera in this palette. So this is an old palette, so excuse if it looks dirty. This colour here, ooh, look at that. It's not a flashback, whatever you call it, the powder goes everywhere. The downside of this using this base is that it's very pink, and like if you need a white base it's not the best, but a couple of days I ordered from Feel Unique the Anastasia Beverly Hills one, and she used this shade called Sienna, which is this one in the middle, kind of a orangey brown colour. And when she did hers, she said, like, you know, you put it in your crease, and so you think, okay, crease brush, but her line came out very thin, so that's why I'm using this small flat brush. This one's from number 7. I put it slightly above my crease because I have hooded eyes. If I put it on my crease, you won't see it. Trying to lift my lids a bit. And there's no nude. Yeah, see, that even came out thicker than earlier. Like, did I use the wrong brush? Probably. Oh, hopefully it won't matter. You put that in the crease, just follow the shape right to the out of the eye, outer corner, and then gets flicked up. Very simple, I know. Right. You can see I've got earphone here so I can listen to it if I need to. And then she used the colour. Hang on, sorry, getting the right brush again. Oh yeah, I think it was that brush I was meant to use earlier. To get a brush in the colour Orange Soda. Fluffy brush. So this is Orange Soda, the third one. Which is kind of a light orange. You see? And so it's to blend the edges of the sienna. So soften it up a bit. Some dark brown. That was the concealer brush. That brush. Yeah, and then so let me show you. And take a dark brown. I'm going to use this colour Cypress Umber to cut the crease a bit more, just give it some more dimension. Let me just check where she put it. I think it's just like the outer bit. So what, has anyone got any plans for Halloween? Is anyone else devastated that Halloween's cancelled? I was looking forward to wearing a costume or wearing a mask and scaring some kids while giving them sweets. Oh yeah. She doesn't go all the way to the front. Just put this dark brown all the way there, a very thin line. All the way in the flick too. Get a little bit more. And work that in. And then the next step is to get some black. Wait, yeah, I don't think she goes forward with the brown. Okay, yeah, so you gotta blend it out a little bit. That dark brown is looking a bit chunky. It's hard to soften and blend colours when you're trying to keep like quite a thin line. But here we are. I'll link Desi's video below if you want someone better to copy, if you feel like doing it yourself. Yeah, and then the next step was to get some black. So I'm going into the colour Noir in the palette, the only black colour. And then at the bottom of the brown, deepen it up on the very outer. Right, let's do that then. So we're going under the brown, very carefully. Pray to the makeup gods and the Halloween gods that this works. So far this is going better than the other eye, I guess because I've had that practice. And then I'll smudge that a little. Hers still looks way better than mine. I just feel like I'm not blending enough. And maybe like I should have used a different primer. A different concealer as well. Just made things a little trickier. Put a tad more black in there. I'm a very glam lion. If Africa had an animal stage, this is where you'd find me. Being a glam lion. I can't get it to look quite as good. This is like a pound shop version. But what can you do? And then she cleaned up the edges of the concealer, but I put this on. Let's take this off. That looks so much better than earlier. I need to clean the wing. Take it. Victory dance. Okay. Take a sponge. Just dab the skin because there's a bit of a line from where the tape was and that. But that is looking somewhat quite crisp, that line underneath. I'm quite happy with that. What I need to do is put tape on the other side and get the wing back. Because it's looking weird having a wing on one side and not the other. And dab here to make sure if there's any oils, I get rid of that. And hopefully this will give us somewhat similar to this side shape. So what I'm going to do with this is get yeah, I think that's the one. Go in with sienna again. Just do a little line here. And the black. Oh wait, there was the brown, isn't it? Which brush did I just use for the brown? Oh yeah, it was on the of it into my eyebrow spoolie. And get the Cypress Umber. And deepen in that a little. Get the Sienna. Go over the top a little bit. And then we get the black or noir. And do that line to go over it a little. That is the best I can do, so haha. I'm gonna still be proud of myself anyway, because like I said, it's the best I can do. Right, and then the next is to get a gold, so I'm going to use the colour Bronze, which is the deeper gold in the palette. Get some of that on a flat shading brush, and then just put that right in the lid. And do a very tiny wing liner. I think I can't really zoom in anymore. Yeah, that's maximum zoomage. So let me just try to lean forward as much and show you. So I'm taking the Physicians Formula Eye Booster. It's a lash serum and eyeliner. She used a gel liner, and I do have gel liner somewhere, but I haven't seen it for a while, so I'm not sure where it is. Probably needs throwing out actually to get a fresh one. I mostly use pens though. My hand's a bit shaky. And then so I've just done just that line, and then make it into a wing liner. This is the scary bit. I think that went pretty well. It's not like the best liner in the world, but for me it doesn't look like doodle. And that's the important thing. She puts on a lot of concealer. Got the colour Sienna. And you want really high cheekbones apparently, because that's what lines have. If my face is looking dewy, because I've got hyaluronic acid on it. So, Robert Welsh, please forgive me, this is not the way you taught me. It's so weird to do such a big glob because I don't even do that triangle anymore. This is a little bit pink for my skin tone, I feel. And then a big load up that side as well. I gotta bring it really high. Should have taken a little bit off the brush on this side. So I just like really went ham. What I'll do is I'll take the foundation brush. Takes off. Then she puts a lot down her nose as well. Let me put a bit of the Creases concealer one on it as well. Hopefully that would like cancel out a bit of the pink. Like she paints on a lot more concealer than even I'm putting on now, which is hard to imagine, right? But that was 2015 for you. Put a little bit there to balance it out, and then alright, then she puts a tiny bit, and for a change, actually a tiny bit. Oh, I'm going to use what's on this brush. This is a number 7 foundation brush from my parents and all. I'm putting that on my chin. I don't like to highlight my chin really because I got a big dip there and I hate it. And then a bit on the old top lip. Do you know, before I wipe it all in, I need to colour correct. So I got my colour corrector. And then get some more concealer. And she does this weird thing here, which is the lion's mouth. So sort of down to the lip. This is the top one again. And fill that in. Yeah, if I use a foundation that's slightly too dark for me, maybe it'll cover the crazy pinkness. It's as if I used a massive amount of peach corrector. Do I look like a lion? You gotta blend it but keep the outline. Alright, so my face is kind of closer to my natural colour with foundation. Yeah, it looks a bit better. I'm going to ignore the bit where it's like separates on my mouth a little because it's just going to drive me nuts and there's no point making it absolutely perfect. The next step is to contour. So I've got, again, quite an old palette. Well, I don't contour that much anymore. BH Cosmetics Studio Pro. Lots of colours. You can see the ones I've used a bit. I had to go to the living room anyway because I cleaned a load of brushes and I didn't have any in here. So contour with this beautiful brush from Real Techniques. Obvious. Let's get contouring these fat cheeks. Because apparently lines will be snatched. The next step is highlighter, which uses this golden one. I don't think a highlight is too heavy, but I think you can probably go quite heavy as a lion. Very golden, aren't they? I don't have the one she uses, so I'm going to use this kind of old Primark one, Gold Digger. Get some golden highlight. I know where the high point of my fat is. I've done the next bit, which is put white liner under both eyes and then followed by dark liner. Then you're supposed to smudge it out with sienna, but I'm not sure you can see the sienna. I'm trying to get it like you're supposed to. She gets it to a point, but it's really hard to do on my eyes, I think, because there's just so much dryness from the powder and that does not agree with my skin. So the next stage is the bit I'm quite scared of. So I'm going to draw with the pencil first, and that's doing like the lion nose bit. Let me sit forward. Don't my eyes look weird, like I look like a doll, and not in a good way, like a scary doll, which is good for Halloween, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna watch this again and then go over it. I'm supposed to twist together this pen. Oh, it's a Smashbox pencil. Right, so she draws around her nose in black. So that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know how far down you're supposed to come. Let's just go all the way down my nose. And then sort of like dip a little and then come back up again. And then bring it down. Don't know what that is. Then I think like all of this is supposed to be black. Is connect your nose to your top lip. It's a bit wonky, but I don't have what do you call it? You know, the, it's not a septum, I forgot the word now, the, oh, philtrum connecting, like, you know, the sort of lines that you have there. I don't have that, and I don't have a, my Cupid's bow is a bit faint. So yeah, that's a little bit skewy. Her line's much thinner than mine. I was thinking I should have changed the brush, but I didn't. I'm too fussy not to correct this. Try a liquid liner pen. Oh wait, if I want a really fine one I should use the Physicians Formula one from earlier. I'm a bit happier with that. And then she takes a liquid lip or gel liner or whatever to do black top lip. I can't use this, my hand's shaking. That's why I want to take it off. Okay, now we do the dots. There's whiskers. Oh wait, should I let that set? I don't know. Makeup is tricky. Let's try. Yeah, it's working. And yet again, this stupid liner is coming off on my lip. Why is it? So, how's this for the full line transformation? I'm pretty pleased with it, if I say so myself. I think the wig was so essential, and I'm really glad that I bought one. So I don't have a wig this colour. But yeah, it's like, it's a bit short, but lines don't have to have long hair, you know. It looks like a mane. You can see a little bit of the lace front. I was trying to tuck it under. I'm not cutting it tonight. But yeah, so this is the final look. What do you think? Would you give this a go? This is a bit harder than I thought it'd be, just because, I don't know, it was harder than I thought. Just to, I think as well, I was just really fussy and like really picky with things. And hang on, lost a couple of these bad boys. I ended up putting a matte Pro Longwear Paint Pot on my bottom lip because I didn't have like the right kind of nude. I only have like pinky nudes or like really glossy ones. I think it had to be matte. So yeah. You ever seen a fat lion? No, you have now. You're welcome. I feel like I've stuffed my nose in soot. And like, do I need more here? Because like you can see my nostril, but I don't think so. I'm not doing that again. So yeah, some feedback would be great, please, and thank you. Like and subscribe. Share this video if it was funny, if you were inspired, if you like it, whatever. And next time I'll try and do another video to do with more chronic pain, because I don't want that to get lost in this channel. That's part of the point. And oh yeah, put the notification bell on so you don't miss my next upload, because who knows when my back will be okay for me to film again. It's definitely not okay now. I'm gonna go take a couple of amitriptyline, get a heat patch on my back and have a beer. Oh yeah, I got to take some selfies though. Got to do that thumbnail and pictures for the gram. I just realised I look like, you know, the Cowardly Lion from the Wizard of Oz film, because he is kind of a fat face, isn't he? Pull him up. If you know that film, let me know. Recommend me some horror. I love horror films. I've seen a lot of them. Any type of horror is fine. Possession, like demon possession type of thing, is my favourite. I've seen like The Haunting of Bly Manor, The Haunting of Hill House. A+, recommend it, both of them. Hopefully I'll see you again before Halloween. Connect with me on Instagram and you'll definitely see me before Halloween. Bye for now. Wow. I can't do that. Wow. Sounds stupid, doesn't it? Bye.